Alright, let me check if everything is fine, if the session is getting streamed. Give me a moment, guys. I think that everything is fine. We're getting streamed live and everything looks okay to me. Let's start the session. Let's wait for like another minute for people to join in and then we'll begin. People who are attending this live can please confirm if they can see my screen and if the video is clear to them, if the audio is clear to them, please. We are waiting for a minute for people to join in and then we'll begin. Alright, let's start. So good afternoon everyone, my name is Bhavuk Pujara and I'll be taking this quick session, a short session on preparation strategy for CAT 2020. This is going to be a strategy based video where we're going to discuss what you can do in next 9 months to crack this exam CAT. This is a live session taken by me, Bhavuk Pujara, on Unacademy YouTube channel. Right, I'm going to be taking a special class also around the same topic. That'll be on Unacademy platform when you log into www.unacademy.com. And you can watch this session more in detail, I would say. Here it's going to be just a quick glance through what the strategy should look like starting today. This is me, about my background, where I come from. I scored a 98.3 in my CAT 2015, graduated from MDI Gurgaon in 2018. I have around 750 plus Unacademy videos, short videos on this platform. I'm an aptitude trader for past 4+ years now. I have my name published in TMH books for CAT by Mr. Arun Sharma. And to know more about me, you can visit this link called, unacademy.com/user/Bhavuk Pujara. You can log into this and know more about me. It's highlighted something like a profile page here because sometimes what happens is educators and learners connect over common interests, common academic background, common professional background, right? The reason we have to highlight this to you guys. Now this expectation from this YouTube session that we are going to take is we're going to just understand briefly. So this is special class expectation. Here it's going to be brief understanding about what the strategy should be for next 9 months. And we are launching a lot of such classes, a lot of such courses on Unacademy Plus platform. Read about Unacademy Plus. You'll get access to practice questions, solve live doubt clearing sessions, live revision sessions, weekly sectional tests and mock tests. This is what a subscription looks like for Unacademy Plus. 3,000 rupees per month if you buy it for 1 month. You also get 7 days ka trial these days if you sign up for Unacademy Plus. You can see how the educators are, what do we have to offer, how often do we connect with you. If you like the quality, of course, you can get back and subscribe for a longer term. So if you buy it for 1 month, you get to pay 3,000 rupees. For 6 months, it's around 2,000 rupees per month. And if you're preparing for CAT 2020, I would recommend something like this. That is for 12 months. It's 50,000 rupees, which is also a very nominal amount because if you take offline classes, that's going to cost you 75,000 anywhere in India. Right? And also you get 10% discount if you use my coupon code Bhavuk Pujara. So the prices that you're looking at here, you get flat 10% discount if you use this coupon code Bhavuk Pujara to buy the subscription, any of these subscriptions. Alright, let's quickly discuss what to do until CAT 2020 in these 9 months. Some good daily habits to keep until the exam and even beyond is that give yourself a purpose every day when you wake up. See, for some it may be just another exam. For a lot of us, right, it's a very big exam of life. It could be a game changer for most of us. It was a game changer for me when I was preparing for this exam. So wake up every day. If you've started your preparation, you have to prepare your mind. You have to prepare yourself psychologically for this exam. So give yourself a purpose every day that this is what you have to do. Say solve 20 questions, say solve 50 questions, 100 questions, whatever your target is. Right? Give that purpose. Tangible. I would say the purpose should be, the target should be a tangible and reasonable target. Of course, you cannot target for something like 500 questions a day. और आज तो मैं इंग्लिश बिल्कुल ख़त्म कर दूंगा, क्वांट्स बिल्कुल ख़त्म कर दूंगा. Go module wise. You have a lot of time. Short modules, small modules. Give yourself that purpose. Develop opinions of your own. GK is very important. Even if you crack the exam, if you're not able to impress the interviewer, the admission is not confirmed. So whatever you read, have an opinion about yourself. It's always good to read about others' opinions, some blogs and testimonials, but have an opinion like what do you think about that particular topic, right? Give me a moment. I'm checking the streaming. There seems to be something wrong. Okay, fine now. Develop, sustain a passion. It's always good to have a passion. Hi Sagar, how are you? Right, develop some interest. I would say pick up something outside work, outside studies. It's very important to build, to have such a passion and interest to build your personality. That is what you would need when you crack this exam. Go to the interview, and even during your MBA and even after your MBA, right? It's a long journey. It's not just about cracking this exam. It's about developing your personality. Then refer to good sources of information. Read newspapers every day. Talk to people. Listen to their views and opinions on events around. Plan your day every morning. Read biographies of achievers. See how they did it. Read management-related books, marketing and finance. Read about, I would say, some famous breakthrough events. Black Thursday, Black Friday, Black Tuesday, right? The Great Depression and things like that. Start working on improving your presentation skills. Remind yourself every day that you can and have what it takes to crack this exam, and work out on a backup plan. The last thing you need to do is have a backup plan. What if this doesn't work out, right? You cannot put all the chips in one basket, right? You cannot put all the eggs in one basket is what the idiom is, right? You have to have some backup plans, some secondary plans about what would you do if this doesn't turn out to be as you expected. Books to buy. Since you're starting your preparation, I would highly recommend that you buy TMH books, that is Tata McGraw-Hill books by Mr. Arun Sharma. These include all the 4 topics, all the 4 sections, QA, DI, LR and VA and RC. Right, the total cost is going to be around 2,000 rupees. And if not, buy something like Arihant Quantum CAT by Sarvesh Verma. The total cost of this particular book, that is just QA book, is going to be around 600 rupees. Then there's Pearson Guide by Nishit Sinha, that includes both QA, DI and VA and LR in 2 separate books. The total cost of these books is going to be around 1,500 rupees. And if not, and if you have some friends who have been taking coaching since last year or from last year from Time, CL and IMS, that is offline coaching centers, then you can refer to those books as well. And always start from LOD1, that is just basics, right? Then books to avoid. People talk about NCRT books, that let's start from NCRT books. I would say it's a sheer waste of time. The books that we are referring to here will have what these NCRT books already have, right? And also NCRT books don't tell you how to crack this exam. They just, there are a lot of subjective questions in NCRT books. You don't have to get into subjective part of this whole preparation. It's all objective that you have to do. Then they say that, hey, let's do IIT JEE books for quants. My quants is going to get better. Yes, it's going to get better, but this is not the level that you're looking for. IIT JEE takes like 2 years of preparation, and you cannot prepare for the exam that you're preparing for here in just 8-9 months using IIT JEE books. Someone who is not being an engineer, right, will not understand what is going on there. Then for vocabulary, they talk about Word Power Made Easy, Norman Lewis. I would say try to word that book. It's very, very thick and not a lot of good content. There's something relevant, I won't say. Dictionary, Ren and Martin, again, avoid that. कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, they make a target कि आज मैं 50 words पढ़ूंगा, आज मैं 50 पेजेस पढ़ूंगा लेनन मार्टिन के और मेरी वोकैबुलरी स्ट्रांग हो जाएगी 2 महीने में. ऐसे नहीं होता. It's a long process. It's a gradual process. You have to read newspapers, books. You have to communicate in that language. Try to use that vocabulary in your daily communication, right? That is how you build a vocabulary, not by reading dictionary. Remember, there's no different source that a successful CAT aspirant referred to. He cracked it because he learned it differently. Okay. Any questions? If there's anyone who has any questions in what we've discussed so far, please let me know. Else, I'll discuss next 9 months preparation strategy for CAT 2020. Sagar, I see you're attending this live. If you have any doubts, any questions, please let me know. All right. No doubts. Let's move on to the preparation strategy. Now, the preparation strategy I'm going to present to you has some basic assumptions, which are that aspirant spends around 11 to 12 hours each day at work or college, including the travel time. So I'm factoring in that particular engagement, right, which is that you are spending 11 to 12 hours a day, and therefore you cannot prepare in those 11 to 12 hours every day. You're either at work or at college. Then aspirant can take out 2 hours a day on average over weekdays and 3 hours a day on average over weekends. Again, if you're a serious CAT aspirant and you're targeting a score like 99, 98 plus, this is the kind of investment you have to put in on daily basis. So a total of 16 hours a week for next 36 weeks, which is 9 months, you have around 580 hours dedicated to CAT 2020, right? An aspirant, another assumption is that aspirant is serious about cracking CAT 2020 and aspires a score in excess of 98 plus percentile. Now, aspirant has brought some reliable, reputed CAT 20 full-length test series. 10 plus mock tests is what you have bought. So either you are an Unacademy Plus subscriber where you get access to all these mock tests, or you have mocks bought from some other sources. Sagar, I'll come to your questions later. I have read your questions. Those are very particular, precise questions. Let's discuss the strategy first, then we'll move to those precise questions about particular sections. So this is what the preparation phase looks like. 200 hours of skill building, then 150 hours of concept revision, then 150 hours of practice and analysis, and then finally take 8 to 10 full-length mock tests, right? When you start testing yourself in mock test, you realize that, hey, there's something wrong either in practice or in your concept revision, that is application part of the concepts, or in the basic understanding of the concept, right? So you have to understand where that gap is and try to fill in that gap. Study plan for next 3 months, that is March, April, and May. Focus completely on 100%, that is on skill building, right? For VARC, read newspaper daily. Saga, this answers your question also. Read newspaper daily, articles, journals, know the tone, the grammar, the sentence construction, idioms that are being used, famous vocabulary that is being used, and phrases that are being used. Sources can be Economic Times, Business Standard, EPW is an application also, you can download it, The Guardian or The Economist. Then solve 3 to 4 easy to moderate level RCs daily for next 3 months. Write summary, know the tone, grammar, and sentences. This is all you have to do in next 3 months. This is something that worked out for me also, guys, right? Solve 3 to 4 RCs. See, when you're solving the RC, you're building your vocabulary, you're building also the understanding of how sentences are constructed. So para-jumbles is taken care of, summary is taken care of, last sentence kind of a thing is taken care of. Everything is inculcated, is there in RC. You just have to understand that. Right, so source for RCs would be the reference books that we talked about earlier in the session. Output, what is the output going to be when you do this for next 3 months? You're going to be enhancing your reading skills plus general awareness because you're reading newspapers and articles. Then you'll know how to form opinions of yourself. What are good opinions, what are bad opinions. You will understand the author's tone, which is also very important to understand what is the tone, if the author is being sarcastic, if the author is being friendly, amiable, or it's just a, I would say, normal opinion of author, whatever it is. It's a biased opinion, it's a neutral opinion, negative or positive, things like that you learn when you start solving these RCs and start reading newspapers this way. Then basic grammar you improve, and sentence construction you improve it. So this is what is required. That is building a strong base for your VARC. This is the way to do it. QA, that is quantitative aptitude. What should you do in next 3 months to build your QA skills? I would say start with number systems. दुनिया जो भी कह रही है कि नहीं पहले ज्योमेट्री कर लो, पहले PNC कर लो, वो easy है. I would say try starting with number systems. This is something most of the people would tell you. I mean, people who have been in those shoes, right? Otherwise, there are a lot of peers that you're going to come across. वो बोलेंगे यार ज्योमेट्री बहुत easy है, PNC बहुत easy है, पहले ये कर लेते हैं, right? PNC easy है, लेकिन PNC में से आता भी 1-2 सवाल है, right? Number systems, I would say, is the base of QA and DI for this exam that you're preparing for. And solve only easy to moderate questions. Do not move to difficult level questions. Basics se start karo, concepts and easy LOD1 kind of questions. Source will be again reference books that we talked about. Then move to averages, arithmetic, modern maths, that is PNC. Do not talk about geometry right now. Do not talk about algebra right now. Start with number systems, averages, arithmetic, modern maths in these next 3 months. Of course, if you're done with all this, easy to moderate level questions aapne kar liye hain in sub chapters ke, then you can move to other chapters like geometry and algebra. Nahi to koi zarurat nahi hai. Again, reference books. What is going to happen? The output of this activity is going to be that you're going to build a strong base and sense of quants, plus important concepts like fractions, PCG, remainders, and series. All these things are going to be taken care of. This is what I would say the root is of cognitive aptitude. The basis. You have to build a foundation over this. Arithmetic, when we talk about the major contributor of QA, अगर आपकी number system अच्छी है, arithmetic becomes easy, averages becomes easy, modern maths becomes easy. Algebra and geometry are different leagues, right? उसके लिए आपको number systems की बहुत अच्छी understanding नहीं चाहिए. But again, geometry में से how many questions are you expecting? 6 to 7. Algebra में से maximum 2, right? So major chunk is because of, I would say, build around number systems and arithmetic only. Then for DILR, I would say कुछ मत करो DILR के लिए, कुछ separate preparation नहीं चाहिए. All you need to do is solve 3 to 4 easy to moderate level sets every day. That's it. From where? From reference books. Improving in DI is a factor of quants. ठीक है, DI में आप ऐसा कुछ नहीं देखोगे. Of course, initially थोड़ा time spend करो ये जानने के लिए कि कौन कौन से formats होते हैं DI के. Tables, pie charts and line charts and bar graphs, जिसको एक हफ्ते से ज़्यादा लगना नहीं चाहिए सब समझने के लिए. उसके बाद बिल्कुल बेसिक questions आप solve करो. CAT level questions अभी देखो भी मत आप. ठीक है, and from these reference books, authentic reference books, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई भी source आपने उठा लिया. Okay. And to improve in DILR section, I would say practice is the key. Absolutely. LR के लिए कोई preparation strategy नहीं है. Just solve 3 to 4 sets every day and you'll see that in a month you have started improving. Right? पहले खुद solve करने की कोशिश करो, उसके बाद solution देखो. एक महीने बाद आपको solution देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी 50% of the questions के लिए. DI, again, is just a factor of quants. If you're getting better in quants, you're getting better in DI automatically. Then, for next 2 months after May, which is June and July, what should you do? I would say now you focus on 100% skill building. All of your time has been spent in skill building. Now what you should do is spend half of the time in skill building, rest 25% in concept revision, and another 25% in practice of these questions, whatever you have learned. Hi Rahul, good afternoon. So what should you do in June and July for next 2 months? I would say VARC के लिए क्या करोगे आप? Keep reading newspapers. Hi Rahul Prajapati, other Rahul. So keep reading newspapers daily, articles, journals. Again, what is the use? ऐसा तो नहीं कि newspaper पढ़ के एक आर्टिकल पढ़ा चलो नेक्स्ट पे जाओ दिन के 10 आर्टिकल पढ़ रहे हो एंड यू रियलाइजिंग कि यार आप तो इंप्रूव हो ही नहीं रहे वीआरसी में. नो, दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड फोकस ऑन. नोट द टोन, ग्रामर, sentence correction, idiom. So you have to read this consciously, right? Whatever you're doing in VARC has to be done consciously. Source again doesn't change. Economic Times, Business Standard, EPW, Guardian, and Economist. Now in these 2 months, June and July, what you would do is you would start solving 3 to 4 moderate to difficult level RCs daily. You'll write the summary, you'll note the tone, grammar, sentence correction, idioms, and again phrases. धीरे धीरे improve होते हैं VARC में. VARC में improve होना is not a magic, I would say, and it's not an eventual process. It's a gradual process. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने एक हफ्ता सब कुछ बुला के VARC पढ़ी, एक हफ्ते की न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ डाली और बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स पढ़ डाले और अब improve हो जाओगे इंग्लिश में. ऐसा नहीं होता है. इंग्लिश में improve होना is a gradual process, and this is the right time. You still have 9 months to CAT. Right time to start this. Source will be reference books, previous year's mocks plus past year's papers. Output क्या होगा? You're getting better at RC. You've already got better in the first 3 months, March through May. But you'll see that you're improving from a certain point. Then general awareness आपकी बढ़ जाएगी. You'll start forming opinions of yourself because आपने इतने सारे articles, इतने journals पढ़ ली हैं that you'll start having opinions of yourself. It's always good to read about others' opinions, but अपना opinion होना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है topics पे. This is going to help you in interview and even beyond in life. Author's tone आप समझ जाओगे, advanced grammar आप समझोगे, sentence correction and things like that, vocabulary धीरे धीरे समझोगे. QA, cognitive aptitude. अब आपने number systems कर लिया, averages कर लिया, arithmetic कर लिया, PNC कर लिया, March से लेकर May में. अब ये 2 महीने आपने क्या करना है? Algebra और ज्योमेट्री. जो 50% हमने स्किल बिल्डिंग की बात करी है, यू फोकस नाउ ऑन अलजेब्रा एंड ज्योमेट्री. दोनों को मिलाकर 10 क्वेश्चन आएंगे कैट में. ठीक है. देन रिवाइज एंड प्रैक्टिस द प्रीवियस 4 चैप्टर्स दैट यू हैव डन. नंबर सिस्टम्स, एवरेजेस, अरिथमेटिक एंड मॉडर्न मैथ्स. अगेन सोर्स क्या होगा? रेफरेंस बुक्स प्लस प्रीवियस ईयर्स मॉक्स प्लस पास्ट ईयर्स पेपर्स ऑफ कैट. यू विल सी आउटपुट इज दैट 80% ऑफ योर क्वांट्स विल बी डन बाय नाउ. ठीक है. स्ट्रॉन्ग base is built now, basics are done, you'll start moving to advanced level questions. Rahul is asking कोई मेरा कोई improvement नहीं है. Even I used to do 1 RC daily. 1 RC is nothing, Rahul. 1 RC is not that will take you to a 98-99 percentile in CAT. 1 RC, what is 1 RC? Nothing, right? You must be solving basic level RC. जो मैंने आपको तरीका बताया है, do something like that. DILR, solve 3 to 4 moderate to difficult. आपने 3 महीने पहले क्या किया? 3 to 4 आपने easy level questions DILR के solve करे. अब आप थोड़े moderate level questions में जाएंगे, right? Again, there is no separate strategy to prepare for DILR. Practice is the only key. LOD 1 से start करो, basic level questions. कुछ नहीं होगा, एक simple सा चार्ट दिया जाएगा, आपसे पूछा जाएगा कि हाँ भाई, अगर पाई चार्ट दिया गया तो परसेंटेज को डिग्री में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है, डिग्री को परसेंटेज में कैसे करना है, 1 पाई का स्लाइस अपॉन द टोटल, व्हाट द परसेंटेज वैल्यू एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. सिंपल होगा. बट नाउ इज अ टाइम दैट you'll start moving to moderate to difficult level questions, right? अगर आपके बेसिक्स क्लियर हो चुके हैं, ब्रश अप हो चुके हैं, देन ये moderate level questions आपके लिए will not be as tough if you start directly from moderate level questions, right? You have to build the base always. Source क्या होंगे आपके? reference books plus previous year's mocks plus past year papers. Again, improving in DI is a factor of quants. अगर आप क्वांट्स में इंप्रूव कर रहे हो, आप डीए में इंप्रूव कर रहे हो. आप देखेंगे डीए में कैसे क्वेश्चन आते हैं, परसेंटेज, एवरेजेस, राइट, रेशियोज, राइट. एंड अगेन प्रैक्टिस इज द की फॉर डीआई एंड एलआर. ओके गाइस, एनी क्वेश्चन सो फार? एंड पीपल आर कंप्लेनिंग दैट डीआई एलआर मेरा इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहा, वीआरसी इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहा. सी, आई अंडरस्टैंड, एंड there's a reason why we talk about Unacademy Plus, because we educators are launching a lot of courses there for you to help. I cannot tell you the strategy to crack. I mean, there's no mantra to cracking CAT this way, जो मैं आपको 15 मिनट में, आधे घंटे में बता सकूं, right? It's an effort that has to be put in by you and by us educators together to help you get there, right? It's a long journey. आधे घंटे में I can only just give you, what the overview, what the whole preparation from encapsulated looks like. But details में घुसने के लिए, to understand what your pain points are, learn about Unacademy Plus. We educators are launching a lot of courses there to help you with your journey. And the touch point there is, very good, which is like 1:5, 1:10 ka touch point. So when you're preparing, you're coming back with questions. Every 4th session we have as a doubt clearing session for you to come back with your doubts, connect with us, right? So that is the kind of interaction, that is the kind of mentorship you need. Okay. Again, Rahul, these kind of intricacies I can only discuss in my courses. I just have like another 5 minutes left for this class, so let me just discuss next 4 months ka strategy also. Once you're done in July, all the courses, all the basics are done with. Study plan for August, September will be Half of your time will be spent in mocks and tests, 25% in practice, 25% concept revision. You will not be building any new skill now. You'll not be touching any new topic now. So what you're targeting is August tak sara course khatam kar lo, as in basics khatam kar lo, सबके LOD 1 easy level questions khatam kar lo. उसके बाद, because the journey to CAT will actually begin in August, right? A basic build karna is a very basic activity, something everybody will be doing, right? But if you build a good base, you will get to 85-90 percentile kind of a score. But from 90 to 98, 99 is another journey in itself, right? So VARC, again, do as you've been doing. Keep reading newspapers. Keep solving RCs on daily basis. Start taking full length and sectional tests. Output, learn time management. Learn how to analyze where you're going wrong, what you're doing right, if it is working out for you consistently, and things like that. QA ke liye, now the time will come in August that you'll have to solve at least 70 to 80 questions daily. And again, sectional and full length mocks is what you'll be looking up to. Output 100% quants, the basics are done now. You'll be learning time management and analyzing your weaknesses and strengths. DILR, keep solving, keep doing whatever you have been doing, which is solving 3 to 4 moderate to difficult sets of DI, 3 to 4 of LR every day. Again, start taking tests too. What you're learning is time management. Finally comes the last 2 months. That is October through November. Your focus by then will be not on practice, not on revision. It will be completely on mocks and analysis. Right? VARC, keep reading newspapers. Now start taking tests more aggressively. QA, keep practicing questions. Again, start taking tests. You would have already started taking tests, but continue taking tests. DILR, take only tests now, right? और क्या करो, पिछले मॉक से जो आपने गलतियां निकाली हैं, take those गलतियां, take those mistakes and solve them in your own leisure time. Okay, so this was about the 9 months preparation strategy for CAT 2020. I quickly discussed this in half an hour. If you guys have any questions, I want to keep the session open for next 2 minutes, right? And for more detailed understanding, for more interaction with us educators, read about Unacademy Plus. Use the coupon code Bhavuk Pujara to get 10% discount. This is what the commercials look like. Whatever doubts you have, whatever I would say clarification, suggestions that you may have about how your preparation should be, whatever help you need is something you're going to get better when we connect on Unacademy Plus. All right, the session is open for any questions, any doubts. Please let me know. All right, no questions coming in. Let's close the session. Thank you so much for attending, guys. Let's connect again very soon.